Right, good morning everybody. Welcome to Total Fitness. Monday, and today's routine is for Rocky. Named after the finisher, where we will be doing a little bit of loaded shadow boxing. Doing some very light hand weights, but right at the end though, so don't worry about that for now. It'll be kettlebells for the main course. Kettlebell bodyweight match-ups to time. So you haven't got to worry about reps. You're just doing 2 exercises, matched together, swapping between the 2. Anyway, I'll go into the details shortly. Let's get warmed up. Don't forget, by the way, I've just got 3 days this week. There's no lives from Thursday to Thursday, so I'm away on holiday. So let's make the most of it. Here we go. Let's warm up. Stretch. working to time, 40, 10. 10 rests, 40 seconds work. We're going to do 4 rounds. We've got 4 combinations to do. Within those combinations, we will be doing pull, we'll be doing push, we'll be doing overhead, we'll be doing legs, we'll be doing core. It's all in there as usual, as well as obviously heart, lungs, neural pathways, etc. So, here's your first combination then. We're doing clean and press as your kettlebell exercise. So you've got 40 seconds. You haven't got to worry about reps, just practice your form. Okay, think about your form. Hey there, Alberto, good morning. So, exercise 1. Clean and press. First of all, you grip on the kettlebell, thumb side. So a lot of people hold it in the middle. That's probably not the best place to hold it. Nearer the thumb side, then it falls, as it rolls around your wrist in a better position, a more comfortable position. So, thumb side. And then you've got that hand clean part. Think thumb to bum. Okay? Like that. Okay? That's there. And then roll and roll. Okay? To this position. Not there, don't overshoot. Common mistake is doing this. Ending up here. Okay, literally just flick it up to the shoulder. And it's there, just from the hand under the chin. Okay, from the side up. It's a roll and roll. Then it's there, then you dip and push. Back. Okay, back through. Nice and comfortable, nice and fluid. So it shouldn't hurt your wrist. Eventually, it might have bits at first. Anyway, 40 seconds of that. And then you're going to do a walk out. So a press up, squat thrust and back. So this is your body weight drop. Hands down, walk out, push up, squat thrust, back, roll back, okay? You can drop to the knees for the press up part if you want to. Make sure you're pressing with your arrowhead. Okay, like that, with your lats engaged, not a T. Okay? Right, let's give it a go. So 40 seconds. Just 10 seconds rest, and then switch. Right. Right, round one then. Clean and press first. Side one. 3. We will. We'll move on. Okay, right. Next one. Unilateral squat. Which is kettlebell movement. Very simple, very effective. It works the legs hard, great for hip mobility, but also trunk stability, core. Okay, so what you do, rock that kettlebell just like you do between the press, you hold it there the whole time. Hand under the chin, scapula in. Okay, you descend into your squat. Knees go out there nice and deep. Sit into that gap between your heels. Every round, you're going to swap sides. Okay? Your non-dominant side, you'll find it a lot harder. It starts to slip. Okay, your job is to keep nice and upright. Okay? So you're there, chest nice and high. Okay, so if you like this, you're going to drop forward. So it's really good for getting your squats, perfecting your squats. So you might have to go lighter. See how you go. Body weight, we're doing a low plank jack up to a high plank jack. Okay, so a low plank. Okay, jack. Keep your hips low. Out, in. Up, out, in. Down. Okay? Just following that pattern. Keeping your body nice and straight. Right, here we go. Right, unilateral squat then. Everybody ready? Okay. Next combo. We're going to do a 10 high pull. Again, one side at a time. So, kettlebell between the heels. And a pull from the floor each side. Okay, up to here. power move. They're not bodybuilding, so it's not sort of, yeah, it's bam, you've got that little bit of three-dimensional movement there again. Full side, you're just going to pop it up, back, on the side. So you should see the bottom of the kettlebell. Okay? Right. Swap side inside again. The non-dominant side will get tougher. So see how you go.
Got body weight, Dave.
Okay? Body weight, suicide squats. Okay? So down. Now, the deeper you go, the better you're going to be. Okay? Down. Hands out. Back. The lower you go, the easier the squat will be. And also, if you go almost like nose to floor, you get your upper body in there as well. You haven't got to do that. So, choppish version, down, fall forward, nose to the floor, push, back up. But even if you just do that, little soft, just as long as the elbows go soft. Okay? Right, so we've got this one and then one more. And the finisher. Right, you ready?
I'm not good at that.
My ball is the one. Ready, 3, 2.
I'm feeling pretty wasted in a world with too many stars. Wishing you could take me home again from the start. Light it up and I'll show you love. Let's go down in the blaze of glory, yeah. Light it up and I'll show you love, love, love. Show you love. Let's find a way to show some love. We'll find a way to show some love. We'll just wanna be love. We'll find a way to show some love. Show some love, love, love. Show some love, love, love. Show some love, love, love.
Okay. Right, well done. One more combo. A couple of minutes. Final combo is much more now like core. So, number one, your kettlebell one. Half, get up. Okay? So, let me show you this side first. So, one side, work inside leg bent. Start position is there, not there. If you're internally rotating every rep, it's too light. You should be able to internally rotate the weight needed to make this work. So both hands to get it there. Okay. The first thing you do is also the last thing you do for each rep. And that is this. Lock. Squeeze the chest. Chest press. Keep that lock there. I'm rolling that shoulder up. Then the other shoulder. This is a bit that people don't like. Put onto the hand as well. Okay, you can see that. I'll show you the way. And then elbow back down. Shoulder back down. Finally, elbow. Take the lock out. Yeah, so the lock is the first and last thing. Same again here. Chest press, keep it locked. Then I lift my shoulder, then I lift my other shoulder, and I come up onto that hand, and I go back the same way I came. Okay? Right, and then your body weight bar and your core, commando crunch, however you want to do them. This is your hard version. Reach for your feet. Reach for your feet. Okay? You could do them just without reach, just little arms, or you can even put your hands down and do them like that. Okay, so there's a number of ways there. Okay, you ready for this then? This is the last combo. And then we've got a little finisher. Half get up, side fly. Right there, hold it, right. Okay, so. So Rocky, the final challenge. We want that build clean finishers. Some light hand weights, light dumbbells, no heavier than this. I do find these quite tough for 5Ks. So what you're going to do 20 seconds, full tilt, loaded shadow box, put the dumbbells down, and then you have a bodyweight exercise with arguably ascending difficulty. Okay, between each of your 3 variations of shadow box. We're going to do shadow jab cross, we're going to do shadow hooks, and then shadow uppercuts. Okay, in between those, I'll show you the basics, but you haven't got to be perfect, don't worry. As long as you're throwing your arms around, you're going to be burning calories. So, first one, which you can do your jab cross. Okay, so jab cross. For all of your shadow box, you're going to do split stance. If your feet are together, you're going to overbalance. Okay, that's the whole point. Make sure, so if you're right-handed, again, don't worry too much, but if you're right-handed, right foot back, if you're left-handed, left foot back. Okay, then up here, so think by cheeks, and then just throw them out, left, right, straight line, looking over your knuckle. Okay, left, right, see, you want to get that little twist of bar again, don't worry too much. Okay, as long as you throw your arms out fast, you're going to be feeling it. Then put them down, and then it's foot to foot, the easiest of the 3 cardio fillers. Just gentle, left, right, or hop, back and forth. Then you grab them again, and then it's loaded hooks. Okay, again from up here, side twist left, and get that arm at 90 degrees, just bring it through, and then back, you tuck it back in there, tuck it back in. Again, it doesn't matter too much, as long as you're twisting look. Okay, you don't want to stop me doing this. Okay, just keep your arms at 90 degrees and twist really, that's the main thing. Okay, down. Then you've got burpees with a, ideally a tuck jump. Okay, but whatever you can manage, even if it's a half-fast one. Okay, there, hook. Okay, then you've got loaded uppercuts. The final one. Get there, just a dip, and then bring it up. Okay, there. Again, that little twist, little rotation. Keep it close, they're not doing this. Okay, put them down. And the last one, you've got the choice here. Star jumps, not jack. So Iverson back in. Okay, that's the standard version. They are very, very demanding. If you want to make it easier, you can do an explosive jack, just a little bend first and then a little half squat, reach up below the knee. That'll be a good alternative. If you want to scale it the other way, scale it up to pikes, go to there, and reach for your toes. Very tough.
Jake's the only one going to be doing that one.
Jason, do it.
They're horrible, Dave, now.
They are horrible.
Let you do that.
And really what it does, it makes the next round then twice off. You go around twice. So it's only 12 sets. And by the way, only a 10 of them flights if you're pretty confident on them. I have seen people just land straight on their bum. It does happen. Okay? Right. Right, 12 sets total. On the track. power.